Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we're gonna have a luxury basket bag comparison video. The two bags in question are the Loewe Basket Bag in the medium size with the white leather parts, the handles and then the patch over here, and the Celine Panier in the bigger size with the tan colored leather part. So I feel like there is already quite many comparison videos of like what fits to each other and all, so I won't go that far. But I kind of want to explain why I thought I needed both of these. I've had this Loewe bag now for a few years, and even before getting this, I wanted it, but I stopped myself because I felt that there is no way I would put hundreds of euros to a basket bag, which is super seasonal. And I live in the Nordics, like the period of using this bag is like a few months or something. So that would just be ridiculous from my part. Well, I decided to give in, I guess, a few years back. I just found myself thinking about it a lot. And I had also purchased a kind of like non-branded basket bag to test it out, really, how much I would really use it and so on. And I had that for a few years before I got this. And I felt like I use it fairly a lot during the summer months, so that maybe I could have a look at the Loewe one, which I did. I bought it. And I have to say, like, even though this is a seasonal bag for sure, I don't use it at any other season than summer. I use it fairly a lot during summer months, so a lot more than I actually anticipated, because I have other bags as well that work for summertime, but this somehow really called my name. And maybe it is the summery aesthetic with the palm leaf basket side of it. And then also the size, because for me, this medium size is kind of like a good handbag size in a way. It is big, so that it will fit like a water bottle, a shirt or a scarf, and then like the necessities. But it is more like a handbag. And while I used this a lot, there were times where I found myself wanting to have a bigger bag, which meant that I had this and then another bag with me when I needed to actually carry a bit more, but would have wanted to take only this because of the aesthetics, because it's so pretty. And that got me thinking that would there actually be a purpose for a bigger basket bag as well? And when I got the white one, the white color, I was also thinking about the brown or the tan. But I really loved the freshness of the white against the palm leaf coloring. So this was the one I went into first. And I have to say, I am fairly surprised. With the white, I was of course very concerned that something would be visible when wearing white leather handles during summertime with sunscreen, sweat, skin oils and such. Like, of course you can have a shirt on when you are wearing it like this, but like majority of the time during summer months when it's truly hot, these parts will touch bare skin, at least on my part. And I have been so happy about how this has held up. Like, there is no yellowing, no dirt, no anything. Just amazing. And I have used this a lot. As mentioned, I was thinking about getting a bigger size, but I didn't want exactly the same one. So this Celine Panier version was also on my mind when I was buying the Loewe one, but I kind of felt that this was more expensive, so maybe the Loewe one is what I wanted, plus it was smaller and all. But this was still haunting me. But I thought that I don't need to. Well, I don't need to. Let's be real here. Who needs to? But yeah, for the sake of it, I felt that I didn't need to. And then I started using this, and realized that there are occasions where a bigger one would definitely suit more. And then I started playing around with the idea of maybe then adding the Celine one with the tan, which I did this spring. And maybe people who have watched me recently are already getting sick and tired of me mentioning our trip to Greece, but I took this to our trip to Greece, and it was the first time when I properly wore the bag, because it was still like early spring here before we went there in the end of April. So not really weather to wear a basket bag, in my opinion. And I'm in love. The size is perfect, because this is a bigger bag. This is exactly the bigger one that I was looking for to have besides this handbag style. So I actually used this a lot more than I thought that I would. And I feel like I used these kind of 50-50. When we were going on some kind of city exploring days, I took this because then I could actually fit in more in the evenings. It could get a bit chilly, so like my shirt and my husband's shirt, and then some like other stuff, maybe some small shopping that we did, definitely easy to carry in here, and just like amazing. And the fact, in my eyes, these are two different bags. This is a handbag and this is a tote bag, if you can kind of catch my meaning here. And what I also love, which is a difference between these two, is the handbag strap length. There is adjustment on the Loewe one, so I have it on the longest setting right now, but it could also be made shorter, where obviously then the handles would be shorter. But I have it on the longer setting, and it's possible to have in the crook of the arm, or then on the shoulder, or obviously then just like handheld. So there is 3 ways to carry this, which is amazing. But you know, summertime, having something with short straps around your armpit, that was also something that I was a bit concerned about. But the length on these straps is just perfect. Hopefully I will have some better footage as well of me wearing it. But the length is just amazing, because they go like far enough from the armpits, but then you can still like close a bit the bag with your own elbow, because obviously this is an open hole, so is the Loewe one, so kind of easy access. But I feel like the length is just perfect, because you can a bit like manage it with the elbow, and it's not like completely open for everyone. I don't know if that makes sense. It just makes me feel a bit better. So yeah, if we are thinking look wise, like let's disregard the obvious size matter where this is smaller than this, but they have a similar idea. So both of them have a leather patch on the front side. Here is the Celine Triomphe, and there is just that Loewe patch over there. How the handles are attached, they look a bit different, but they are both like sewn through the palm leaf material, which they both are made of palm leaves. The Loewe one, in different sizes as well, have some adjustability on these handles, so you can make them shorter or longer depending on your preference, also in the bigger sizes. Whereas with this size of the Celine, it is what it is. You cannot adjust anyway the straps, and the smaller bag version of this actually has shorter straps, but then it comes with a longer, I think, shoulder or crossbody even strap, so it has a different look if you would take this in a smaller size. Inside the Loewe bag, there is nothing inside, no pockets, no anything pretty much. Just you can see how the palm leaves have been woven in there. Versus the Celine is actually pretty much the same, but it does have a leather patch inside the back side, so kind of sewn in, but there is no pockets. It's just there for decoration, I would assume. But then otherwise you can also see how these palm leaves have been sewn together. A fun detail, maybe it is about the material though, both when looking from the back have this type of other side being on a higher level and then it goes down. So meaning this part over here. And it must be regarding the palm leaves, and this is just how you kind of make it stop. But yeah, it's just a funny detail that both of them have that. Obviously, price is a difference in here. Even if you would go to a bigger size on the Loewe Basket Bag, it would still be less expensive than this size on the Celine. But for me, the price difference wasn't that big. Plus, for me, they look different. So I didn't want this, the same bag in a bigger size. So I'm really happy that there is this option. It is quite hard yet to tell about the actual like quality wise, which one wears better, because I have owned the Loewe one for a few years and the Celine one for a few months. So there is definitely a difference in the kind of wearing period. So I can't compare any other way than just saying that the Loewe bag wears so well, a lot better than I anticipated. So kudos, definitely worth the price, I would say, with the Loewe one. And of course, I'm hoping that this will wear also as good as the Loewe, if not even better, although I would say I'm hoping they wear the same. And really hard to say which one would be better or not, because obviously I'm a bit biased. I got both of them, even though I had this first, and there's nothing wrong with it. I still wanted to get a bigger one. So I would say it's more about aesthetic preferences, what you like. And if it is about the price, then go with Loewe, because it is a bit less expensive, at least now. Who knows what happens? I want to end the video by saying that I am so happy I now have both of them. It's funny how something that I thought wouldn't really matter that much has brought me so much joy, and that is having a designer basket bag compared to a non-branded one. It's just funny. I have reached out to the Loewe one so much during the time I've owned it, and now that I have both of them, I kind of use them for different purposes, as I told you. So at least yet I haven't seen them as like rivalry bags. One is more suitable for the other. So I'm expecting to have use for both of them, and then I will be filming a video if that's not the case. We will see. Do you have either of these, or what do you think about designer basket bags? I mean, is this waste of money? Feel free to also say yes. I won't be offended. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.